Hello everyone, welcome to the Give Me a Holy Air Wrestling Podcast. My name's Dan, not LA Dan, as Don was saying earlier on. Tonight we have got The Miz versus Matt Riddle after returning last week on Monday Night Raw. We've also got Women's Tag Team Championship action, Lita and Becky Lynch going up against Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. See you in a sec.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Haul. Yeah, I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.
How's everyone doing then? I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. That's a bit better. I'm a bit more sensual now. How's everyone doing? Has everyone had a good week? Did we enjoy Mania if you didn't watch the video earlier on that we did with Tom Talks Rubbish? We've got Sassy here. Now we're doing Sassy. Please like and subscribe. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We have got gameplays, watch-alongs, interviews, unboxings, debates, reactions, reviews, and we've got retrospectives or reflections, which we did earlier on, as I just said, with Tom Talks Rubbish. Go check Tom out. He's got some brilliant interviews on there with some of us, a lot of wrestling sort of journalists, that sort of thing. And he has got a very, very big interview coming up. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but you will see at some point. Let's have a look who else we got. We've got Markin, Zoe Stark and Tyler Bate at Raw tonight, film for main event. Awesome. Tyler Bate is one of the people I saw in NXT UK. Absolutely amazing performer. Deserves to be on main event. Deserves to be on main roster, I think. Let's go, Dan. We love you. We love you too, Dom. We do. Dom. And I've got Todd in. How we doing, Todd? How are you doing, Wong? Alfie, how are you doing? Long time no see. I know. How are you doing? Partner. Todd Good. Got Louie in from the Wrestle Story. How are you doing, Louie? Lewis? I'm going to go with Louie because that's how we pronounce that sort of word. That's the name in the UK. Sassy's going, hi, Alfie. Sassy's saying hello to everyone as always. So is Todd, so is Wong. Travel issues have changed from tonight's show. I have to watch the sun in the building. Ooh. If it is Triple H doing all of it tonight, I'm quite interested to see what happens then if there's travel issues. Tom reveals it on our stream. I know, but I don't want to give it away on this stream. I want to make them go and watch it on another stream. And then they can go watch us talk about WrestleMania, which I've got my shirts on for. It's so comfy. Really nice as well. There, everyone. How many is sick? I don't know. You guys say Louis. Louis it is. I like it. Okay, good. We like it, Louis. Let's get my earphones in because we're about to start Monday Night Raw. I can be loud tonight. It's fine. Let's get BT. It's going to be weird doing it here because it's been 2 weeks since I was last year sat doing it. Come on, you can play. There we go. We're off. We're rolling. Oh, Sassy loves the hair. It's a little bit all over the place, but I think it's because I had a hat on earlier on, took the hat off and then put headphones on to do the stream earlier on. It's just going all over the place. But if you like it, good. I like it. Oh, we got Michael in. How are you doing, Michael? We've got some snacks. Oh, yes, we do. I have got some rainbow laces or ribbons. I have got some miniature cocktail sausages, little snack sausages. I have also got mini Kinder Bueno. little snacky bits to keep me going. I've got my usual. I've got a Rockstar and I've got a sour raspberry one, which is delicious. I've also got some lemon juice because I'm trying to drink a little bit more water. Oh, we're starting off with Rey Mysterio. Let's have a look. Hopefully everyone's feeling better. I'm the only one that's actually feeling back to normal, I think. Dom and Sam are both still suffering with coughs. I think Hunter's got the worst of it, but I feel fine. I've got a tiny bit of a tickle from the start of when we went away. But apart from that, I feel fine. Jet lagged? Yes. Massively jet lagged. I'll probably get to an hour in, I'll just completely zone out. I've been at work all day today. So I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning UK time. So I'm up to about 17 hours up at the minute. I've still got this to do, so that's going to take it to about 20. And then I've got to try and get a couple of hours sleep because I'm back at work again at 8:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. We like you, Louis. We do. We like anyone that comes to sit and chat with us and watch and talk absolute garbage with us. Don't want to say rubbish because that's Tom Talks Rubbish's thing. So we're going Cody Rhodes responding to what happened last week when he got the massive beatdown from Brock Lesnar last week. Todd saying this has to be a better Raw than last week's. I mean, it wouldn't take much. Just a debut or a return would make it as good as last week. Yeah, we do. We do like you, Louis. Oh, we're going the Alpha Academy versus the Usos. That should be a good match. That's different clash of styles. Yum. Yeah. You'll know this. I'm one for snacks. I want to keep my snacks going. Yours looks good, dude. Yours looks good. Yours is tidy and sexy. I saw it earlier on. Great snacks. Oh yeah. Keep it like that. It's literally all over the place. Todd loves that they brought back LWA. Yeah, the pop in the arena when it was shown on screen was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So we've got Rey Mysterio in the ring, welcoming everyone to Monday Night Raw. Michael's got some Baby Bell. Oh, I'd love a good Baby Bell. Bunch of chocolate. Any special flavours, or is it just chocolate bars? Monday Night Raw takes place in Seattle. Yes, it does tonight. So Ray's talking about having ups and downs lately. Last week it should have been a dream come true going into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, it should have been. Great speech. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on the WWE Network or on Peacock. Oh, we're going to You Deserve It chant now. He does. He really does. Sassy's got some string cheese, apples, celery, peanut butter. String cheese and apples, yes. Celery and peanut butter, I never got my head around. Hope Cody Rhodes is okay too. Yeah, he will be. Brock is usually quite good at not actually injuring people, but making it look very brutal. So hopefully he's alright. Love your Dove dairy milk chocolate bars. Can't beat a dairy milk, but I'm more of a Galaxy guy. Dairy milk is very good. But bar of Galaxy caramel. Oh, going Judgment Day come out. Out comes Dominic. Hey, it's Hollywood Dan and it's Hollywood Jack. How are you doing, Jack? Jack saying hello. Dom's saying to Ray, keep his name out of his mouth. I've got ZJI. How are you doing? How are you doing, dude? Dominic's talking, saying Ray makes everything about himself. And the boos are deafening. Michael's got a bunch of chocolate from Easter. Oh, nice. I've got a couple of eggs downstairs. I might go grab one shortly. Getting a "You Suck" chant now as well. Booze raining down on Dom. We're saying that Judgment Day is Dom's family now, and they are using him, and they're absolutely worthless. LWO is amazing for Ray. I'm glad to be with Delgado del Fantasma. Angelina Vega, yeah. It's a great pairing. It's a great use of an old faction for the old school fans as well as the new school fans as well. It's brilliant. Really well done. Don't want Cody to be in much pain from the attack. No, I don't think he will. Chest infection is still there, Jack. No, that's not good. So we're getting some footage from WrestleMania. Dominic was getting a chain out of the bag, but Ray had a little bit of help and a little bit of safety net as Bad Bunny took the chain off Dom. That helped Ray get the 6-1. Thank you very much for joining us, Louis. Yo, take it easy. Whether it's Louis, whether it's Lewis. Hope you have a good night. Thank you very much for joining. Take it easy. Have a good week, dude. See you in a bit. Said I got the little Royal logo on your top hat. Ah, nice. How was WrestleMania? We have done a little stream earlier on today, a couple of hours ago, with a guy called Tom Talks Rubbish, who's an absolutely brilliant journalist. I think he's pretty much all self-taught, isn't he, Dom? If you're still there. But he's done some big interviews with a lot of wrestling journalists. He's got a big name interview coming soon. But we literally just talked about our WrestleMania experience beforehand, actually at the shows, and then afterwards. So go check it out, have a look. But yeah, it was very good. That's all I'm going to say on here. Because this is a Monday Night Raw stream. It's not a WrestleMania stream. Sassy's moderating outside for a while. Okie dokie. Dom's such a good. He is. He's very good. Night 1 was wonderful. Night 2 could have been better. Supposedly, Vince booked Night 2. Triple H booked Night 1. SoFi is a beautiful stadium. Yes. 100%. It's absolutely beautiful inside. Dom's saying that the music to his ears was when Bad Bunny went through the table. Logan Paul's supposedly signed a new contract with WWE as well. So Ray spoke to Bad Bunny last night. They said he'll be back. Obviously, Puerto Rico. Backlash next month. Could we see a hair versus mask match? Do we think? I think that's where they're heading. Puerto Rico, LWO, very, very similar sort of territory. Ray's obviously got the mask. Dominic's obviously got the hair. Very big thing in Lucha Libre style wrestling. It's a respect thing. Mask versus hair. I think that's what they're going to end up doing. Yeah, don't look after yourself, Jack. I know you do. I know you look after yourself. Oh, Mystic Gamer, how you doing? Been a while. AO Sky, Mia Yim, and Piper Niven, #1 contenders match for tonight. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a great match. To me, that's got to be Piper Niven. I would go Piper Niven out of all three of them. Ray's asking for a WrestleMania rematch. Right here. Right here tonight in Seattle. Cheers, I see you're starting to eat regular solids now. That's good, Jack. Yeah. Did you see what Brock Lesnar did to Cody? Yes, I was actually there. I was in that arena. So Dominic's not accepting the match. But it looks like he's going Finn Balor out. How's his head? Because that was a serious gash he had. I've got Andrew. How are you doing, Andrew? You had a good weekend? Yeah, we was there on. We was in the arena. It was great. AO Sky's going to be one pushed out with damage control. Yeah. To me, AO Sky is the star already. She doesn't need anything else. But having a good run as a good push, Air and Bianca, I think, could be a great pairing. Give them a 15-20 minute match. I think it'd be smashing out of the park. Versus Mascot Korea. Yeah. I think that's probably what they'll end up doing. Is Ray's mask the reason WWE never released Ready to Rumble? I don't know. It's going to be a Sky because it was originally planned to be AU versus Bianca tonight. Oh, okay. I want Piper Niven pushed so much. I think she's a brilliant performer. I'd love for her to get... I think she could be a good dominant heel champion. She's got the ability in the ring. She's been working in different promotions for a few years before signing with NXT and NXT UK. Eve Right Girls Wrestling, who sometimes joins Ant. She's worked for him, so she could be a legitimate performer and be a very good high-level heel boss. 14 Staples, yeah, I know, it was sickening. Pretty good. Went to Branson, Missouri for spring break. Oh, very nice, very nice. I went to Mania. I'll rub it in a little bit. Finn's fine. Just his head as being Irish is a beer. He'd be just, yeah. Giving Irishman a beer after a bruise or a cut is fine. Yeah, the Staples was nasty. The cut itself was ridiculous. Triple H loves the Sky Bar. Yeah, I know. Triple H loves the Japanese style of wrestling. And obviously having Io Sky there, absolutely perfect for him. So I reckon, out of the three, I want it to be Piper Niven, but I think it'll be Io Sky all day long. Andrew would love to go there. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Everyone that got to go to Mania will have enjoyed it. I think they will have enjoyed Monday Night Raw out of the 4 nights the least. Night 1 of Mania, absolutely by far the best night of the full weekend for me. You can Hassan, when we get the first match, as soon as we get it on, we'll get the vote sorted for you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Finn got the Staples. Think Judgment Day needs to stop that getting in the LWO business and their own ways. Yeah. But I think it's going to end up with something at Backlash later on next month. That's pretty much where I think it'll end up going. Draft Piper to SmackDown. Yeah, the wrestling show. Everyone says hi to Hassan. How was my Easter yesterday? Oh, got Mysterio and Balor. Let me get a vote going for you then. And start a poll. Balor versus Rey Mysterio. Mysterio. Hey, you guys, get your votes in the chat. Whether in Branson was in the 60s and 70s and 80s, damn, very nice. What does that work out at in Celsius? I don't know I don't know how to work it out. I know there's a formula, but I can never remember. Oh, Ray's good. got a 10 punches in the corner, right on the top of Balor's head. Could we see a bit of blood in this, maybe? I mean, it's been just over a week, literally a week since Balor was injured. Asin did good. Enjoyed Easter at Lakewood Crunch and Easter Parade. Very nice. Yeah, sounds a good time. Todd gone for Ray. If this Vince booked night 2, I'd understand why I missed so badly that you went from 5 and 2 to 1 and 6 in night 2. Yes. That was warm though. Yeah, it sounds relatively warm. I know 80 is quite warm. Because my mum lives in San Francisco and says it's warm when it gets to like 85. But I don't know what it works out at in Celsius. We do Celsius across here, not Fahrenheit. So Michael's got Finn winning with help. Yeah, I think it's going to be Dominic gets involved, causes something to happen. It makes logical sense, doesn't it, Michael? Let me get me can open. I'm feeling the tiredness. I'm feeling the jet lag already, and I'm only 20 minutes in. Normally, I've had a nap by this point, but I haven't even had a nap tonight because obviously doing the stream a few hours ago with Tom Talks Rubbish with the rest of the guys, it cut right into my nap time. Do you want me to open it? Let's have a listen. ASMR for you. Some people like the sound. Todd thinks the LWO will help Ray win. For me, I still think Balor will win. I think Dominic will get involved. LWO will come out to try and help Ray, but that will then just help Balor get the win from a distraction or something. I don't think it'll go that way. Ray's elbows to Balor's stomach after a headlock. Dominic outside just smug claps. Will we see Bad Bunny? I don't think we will. After going through the table last week, I think they're going to sell it off as a bit more of an injury because he's not a professional wrestler. So if they sort of write him off TV for a week or two and then bring him back in the build-up to Backlash, I think that'll work. If Finn loses on 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement, is that the number 25 or is it the 25th anniversary like WrestleMania 25th anniversary, Jack? I don't know. I don't know if it will be or not. So Balor got a rear chin lock on Ray right now. Great history fact, yes. Jack's full of history facts. Andrew Stark's got a YouTube channel. What's the link for it, Andrew? Stick it in the chat and we'll get as many people to follow it as we can for you. So Balor went to the outside. Ray's off the ropes. Sliding splash. So Dominic is halfway down the aisle, staying away from his father. Andrew, tell us about it. Yeah, definitely. Tell us about it. Stick the link in the chat. Find it interesting that Finn is wrestling after getting massively spliced open on the top of his head? Yeah, I do. He might have had it stapled and glued, which is quite a quick, solid fix. Signed in 1998 by Tony Blair and Betty Ahern. Yeah. Finn is as tough as nails. He's Irish. Look at Sheamus. They're absolute units when it comes to wrestling through pain. So I'm going to start a segment that I'm going to try and keep doing every week, which is wrestlers' birthdays. So today would have been Paul Bearer's birthday. Obviously, it was with The Undertaker, William Moody, Juice Robinson, who is AEW, has been in New Japan, has actually been in WWE NXT for a very, very small amount of time, but just didn't seem to get the rub. Yesterday was Bianca Belair's birthday. And then tomorrow, we have got Harley Race. We've got Goldust or Dustin Rhodes, Balls Mahoney. So there's a couple of good birthdays nearby. Oh, what's the Eric Young update, Misfit? Has he signed with WWE yet? Has he signed with Impact and extended his contract? Or is he going to AEW? Or is he going to New Japan? I don't think them two are likely. That's why I said I'm completely last. It's all about living your girlfriend. Ah, cool. Like I said, stick a link in. And we'll see if we can get people sort of sending your girlfriend messages saying how lucky you are to have her. I've gone blurry. Do that. Do that. Why does it do that? Come on. Focus. Why do I go blurry? I don't know why it's gone a bit blurry. I'm just sort of having an issue with it. You know it, Jack, yeah. Jack's Irish. Yesterday was Mox and Renee's wedding anniversary. I thought you'd know that one. Sassy. I don't know why I've gone blurry again. Camera on. Let's have it. Yeah, I don't know why it's gone a bit blurry. See if I can do it where. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it's just randomly gone clear now. There we go. One's going for Ray to win and defeat Balor. Yeah, I think it's a good shout. I don't know if it'll happen, but I would like to see that happen. Yeah, it's very sweet. Oh, it's Paul. So, Paul Bearer used to accompany The Undertaker to the ring, and it was basically like a manager type thing. Like what... what's the name of it? Zelina Vega. Sorry. Zelina Vega is to LWO. Undertaker had Paul Bearer as the same sort of thing. We've got 14 people in. Thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already, do like, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It does really help us. Anything that you do on the channel does really help the algorithm. So if you can, we do appreciate every single bit of it. Unfortunately, Jack rarely drinks and only had one cup this year because the playing offered it to me. You're breaking two stereotypes. Yeah, it was also a manager to Kane, was Paul Bearer. It's better for Ray to win because Finn doesn't need to win due to the storyline. Yeah, I know. But I don't think they're going to go more heel winning tonight because I think they're going to do a hair versus mask match and shave Dom's head. Yeah, managed Mankind does well for a short time. When Paul Bearer turned on The Undertaker. Oh, Ray with headbutts to the top of Balor's head, and then a Hurricane Rana off the second rope, goes for a pin, gets a 2 count. Judgment Day or LWO, Sassy, what do you think? If Finn loses, you're telling Vince. But yeah, when we get to the next commercial break, I'll show you the t-shirt that I got from Mania. It was expensive, but it's actually quite nice. I do really enjoy. I really like the feel of it. Ray's got the 619. Is this where Dom's going to get involved? Yep. Sort of looking over, just sort of causing a tiny bit of a distraction. Frog splash. Balor got the knees up. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Very, very close. It's not been really much interference from anyone. No real distractions. Beautiful frog splash from Ray, but Balor did end up getting the knees right up just in time. So Balor still doesn't look like he's bleeding, so his head looks like it's holding up. LWO need a push. Yeah, I think so. I reckon they should have a tag match tonight or something. To put them over, like a singles match or two, or a tag match. I think that'd work well. Or maybe do like a 3-on-3 at Backlash. Do Ray and two members of Legado del Fantasma versus Judgment Day if they're not going to do the hair versus mask match. Dom's got a chain on his hand. He's stepped up on the apron. Wentz has punched his dad, but Ray blocks it. Clocks Dominic. Ray off the ropes. Balor to the outside. So we see the splash to both Dom and on Finn Balor on the outside. Michael's hungry. I had a couple of sandwiches after finishing the stream earlier on. So I only finished them just over an hour ago, so I'm okay for the time being. Sassy's hungry as well. Yeah, I'm debating what snack I want first. I don't know yet. Eric Young's been signed to WWE since November 2022. Oh, Dominic onto the apron, punched Ray with the chain on his hand. So interference. Are we going to see LWO? Are we going to see Legado come out? Hopefully. Gonna get a snack. Good lad, Michael. Good lad. Balor up to the top. Cody Rhodes. Straight through Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, called it. Balor got the win from a Dominic distraction. Jack's hungry. Unfortunately, spent so much in Cali, your wallet wants to hurt you. Man does too. Even though I got paid on Tuesday, my wallet is still screaming. So 54% of people got Rey Mysterio wrong, but it's not too bad. It is very close on there. Sassy's going to go inside, won't be long. See you in a second, Sassy. Richard's in. How are you doing, Richard? How was your week? How's your weekend been? How was your Easter? Apparently half the roster ain't there tonight. Yeah, I've heard there's been some travel issues, I think. And there's been a bug or something going around as well. Yeah, travel issues. Yeah, I knew there's travel issues. Hey, Richard. Oh, I'm not a big fan of peanut brittle, Michael. Give me some more Baby Bell any day. Give me that Baby Bell. Right result. Yeah, I think it was the correct result for storyline purposes. I would have probably still had LWO show up at some point. So we've got Alpha Academy backstage. And they're going up against the Usos. Oh, we've got Maxine Dupree asking about Ortiz. Ray loses already, not impressed? No, I know. So Lita looks like she's been taken out. We've got Liv Morgan there as well. And is that Raquel Rodriguez? There comes Becky, here comes Trish. Adam Pearce is there asking for a doctor. So Liv and Raquel look like they found Lita injured or attacked. But did they do the attacking? Do we think they did? Let me know. Let me know if you think it was Liv and Raquel. Wonder if they've got the give me a whole yeah flu jack. Not GAHY, not GHAY. Wrong way round. Funeral last week, father-in-law taken for that's not good, dude. Sending best wishes from everyone to give me a whole yeah. From Don, from Anne, from myself, from Jack and Sassy. We hope their father-in-law gets well soon and nothing serious. Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, Michael's praying for you as well. Like I said, it's very, very close community. We don't want anyone or anyone related to anyone that joins us to be ill, pain, hospital, or anything like that. So we're always sending our best wishes. Not a problem, Richard. So yeah, as I said, we're at commercial break, so I'm going to try and tilt this camera down and make it not go blurry this time, so you can see the jersey. So WrestleMania 39, and there is a little WrestleMania Goes Hollywood official merchandise at the bottom. On the sleeve, you've got WrestleMania 39 LA. Very football jersey style or a soccer jersey style shirt. And then on the back, you've basically got LA 39 as well. Lita's written off TV. Yeah, does that mean we're going to get the tag match or not? Or will Trish go in Lita's place? Free bed rule type thing. Do we think that'll happen, even though they are not official tag team? Wong's feeling bad for Ray, not trying to get any chance to win other than WWE Superstars. Yeah. Andrew votes for John Cena and Austin Theory. So is that what did I think of the match at WrestleMania Night 1? I thought it was a good match. I don't think it was too bad. I thought it did what it needed to. It got Theory over as a heel. It kept Theory looking very strong, beating someone like John Cena. Damage control attack leader. Chrissy, how are you doing, Chris? Long time no see. I think Lita is broken. Yes. In the Matt Hardy voice. I'm not going to try the Matt Hardy voice because I'll ruin it. So I'm going to see if I can load it up on my phone so I can show you. Because I got a little bit busy earlier on. Because I don't think... No, I'm not going to do it on there. A little new t-shirt that I've been playing and working with. So we've obviously got stuff like the Bullet Club, and we want to have our own version of that. So how about that? How does that look as a t-shirt? Does that look banging or what? Give me a whole year club. And instead of actual guns, we've got the best guns in the world. Pew, pew, pew. Or as Mick Foley's go, bang, bang. That one is... You have to sign off, Andrew. Not a problem. Thank you for joining us. And like I said, anytime you want to stick your head in, come and say hi. You're more than welcome to, dude. Thanks for joining. See you in a bit. It could be Trish that attacked Lita. Yeah, it could be. I think that could be a very good way to do it. Trish turning heel. There was rumours of it happening a while back. You like that one, so do you like that one? You're buying a shirt. One thinks it could be Damage Control attacking Lita. Yeah, it could be. Trish is still friends with Lita. Don't think it would be Trish. It could be Trish because Trish hasn't won the women's tag titles yet, and she could turn heel and take the titles off her, so she's got the tag titles as well. They don't come with Chip Spice, Jack. I come with Chip Spice for you. You know that. I brought you Chip Spice. You want that shirt? Let me find out where we can get it from then. That one. Let's have a look. So that one. So if you want it, if you go to that link there, you can find anything you want, really, with that shirt, with that logo on. You can get it on a water bottle, a baseball cap, t-shirt, hoodie, phone case if you want, teddy bear, little cute teddy bear. So one thought member of Damage Control could be Bailey, yeah. Bailey'd make sense. Anyone from Damage Control would really make sense. But I don't know if that would seem too obvious. We are getting a recap of last week's Monday Night Raw with Brock teaming up with Cody to take on Roman and Solo. Michael, yeah, I know you've got that one. Get a photo tweeted out. I think you've already tweeted us a photo, haven't you, dude? And then we shared that out for you. Yeah. What's it like? Does it look cool? I know we can only see photos of it and basically what's on there, but you've actually got it in person, so how do you find? You're not, Jack. You are not. You would be. If I hadn't taken some to America when I went a few years ago, I took some for my sister. You're probably the first person in LA to get it. Bailey always at Trish and Lita though. Yeah, I know. Sassy, it's been a while, says Richard. Yeah, it has. How quickly did people leave once Cody lost? Very quickly. The stadium emptied very, very quickly. It's really cool. Good. As long as you're happy with it, dude. We're getting a recap of the beatdown that Brock did on Cody. Doesn't make sense to me, this. Really, really doesn't make sense. Brock cannot challenge Roman for the belts. So why would you beat up that person that is most likely to take the belts off Roman? Because until Roman loses the belts, you can't get him. No. Yes. Yes, Jack. I'm afraid. So, yeah, people were quite annoyed at that. I can't remember what the sound was like when on the video feed that I watched back on the network, but it was a very, very quiet couple of seconds and then the booing started because I think it was the shock of Roman beating him. So we've got Becky backstage, almost Becky 2 belts because she's got both tag belts now. So Becky is saying that Lita's in a local medical facility. She's got suspicions. She's going to slap the head off whoever it is, but she's got her suspicions at the minute. Sludge Sports, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. How's your weekend and Easter been? So someone came to Becky with a good idea. Oh, here comes Trish. Trish said they made a hell of a team at Mania, so they're going to do the same again tonight for Lita. It's happening right now. So we're going Trish and Becky. So we're going Trish Stratus, and Lita versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. I'm going to get that ready, just if that is the match that we're going to do. Jack's got the rubber chicken thrown at Cody. Is Riddle versus Miz happening tonight? Yes, it will be at some point. I think that'll be closer to the second hour. Trish is definitely 10-0. Yeah, I think she is now, isn't she? Hold up. Lita's in local medical facility already. Is it over the road? It could be. Brock's become a betrayer just like Dominic to his father. Yeah, he has. Thoughts on the draft? Seems a waste of time. I think if they are going to be bringing up people from NXT, I think it'll work. I think doing a draft with what we've got now is going to seem a little bit boring. Because it's almost as if we've got two split rosters anyway. You see some people on Raw, you see some people on SmackDown. There's very few you see go between both. So unless they are bringing a few from NXT up, which there is a good few that I think are ready for the main roster. They are due it and they deserve it. I think that it's going to be boring otherwise. Yes, Yokan Hassan. As soon as the match comes back on, I will have that ready for you. So, throwing a rubber chicken at Cody when he was laying on top of the steel steps. He didn't really, go on. He's only having fun. Don't lie, Jack. Don't lie. So we're on a commercial break at the minute. So yeah, if you haven't, we've got 13 people in. Like and share the video, subscribe to that channel, press the subscribe button. If you really want to, press the join button. That means that we do get a little bit of money off you guys to help pay and run this channel for you. And pay for trips to Mania, really. I'm only joking. It goes into funding the channel and making sure that we can keep producing this content and coming back week after week for you guys. So, let me just go back a bit. So, we have got a couple of different designs available at the minute. If you do want to buy anything that's got Give Me a Hug Yeah merchandise on, whether it's our logo that we've got just up there, so that logo there, or if it's our faces, if it's our reactions, or if it's our new Give Me a Hug Yeah Club shirt, which literally went live about an hour ago. You can be one of the first to buy our Give Me a Hug Yeah Club shirt. You can get it from the link below. I've just put it into chat. There you go. givemeahulia.myspreadshop.co.uk. And again, anything that is bought through there, we make a small percentage. All of that goes straight back into the channel for us to then sort of build this channel even more for you. Jack saying that the rubber chicken's not very professionally trained, so it probably didn't fly very well, did it, Jack? Didn't fly to exactly where you wanted it. We have also got t-shirts with the Hulkamaniacs logo on in the Hulkamania style font. So you can be a Hulkamaniac. Jack in the chat has got the only official, original Give Me a Hull Yeah shirt, which has got the Hulkamania on there. How's that doing? He's doing okay. He's still got a bit of an infection still. He's still coughing and spluttering quite badly. On the video that we did earlier on, he did have to keep himself on mute if he wasn't talking because there was quite a cough there. Jack was aiming the rubber chicken at Roman. Yeah, made sense to do that. He's doing better than he was. I think out of everyone, I'm the sort of closest to being back to officially normal. Although I'm not normal anyway. We all know that. So was people excited at Riddle turning back up on Raw last week? It was the only really exciting thing that happened, wasn't it? So now Riddle's back. Could we get Randy back soon? Maybe. Fingers crossed, hopefully. I don't think we'll get him back at any point, really. Mainly because of the injury. So we're getting a recap from WrestleMania of Seth Rollins, which again, I was very impressed with that match. It was a lot more entertaining than it had the right to be. So Jack still sounds like he can't talk properly. Yeah, it's not great. Well, we hope you get better soon, Jack. Same as everyone else on here. To break him, I know he's not. I'd love to see. I mean, even if he's not coming back to perform as a wrestler, I'd like him to come back and sort of be guidance for Riddle. Just come and just sort of be on the outside, talking to Riddle, being a sort of supervisor, a guru, guard type thing. Jack loved, I want rematch. No, okay, yeah. Here comes the Queen. Which one? Me? Yeah. I mean, he's had a massively good run. He's been absolutely unbelievable in the 20 years he's been with WWE. But I'd like to see him just not even have a match, just see him get the send-off he deserves, and then get put into the Hall of Fame because he deserves it. Seth, yeah. Some of the outfits he wears are unbelievably ridiculous. Let's get that poll going for Hassan or Hassan now. There you go. Let's get the banner going. There we go. Everything's up to date. So Raquel has looked like she'd had some suction cups on her back. A lot of red circles on her back. Might have had a bit of a muscle injury after WrestleMania. Yeah, I saw some of the prices on eBay. They are absolutely nuts. Logan Paul signed another multi-year deal. Yeah, we said earlier on. I'm quite pleased with it because I didn't really like him, but he has really impressed me lately. I mean, the match that he had against Seth was absolutely brilliant. So Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have got sort of matching ring gear now, which they didn't have a few weeks ago. Even though I already had a multi-year deal. Yeah. Yeah. His first one was a year to see how he did, and then obviously it's generated a lot of interest. Social media, mainly. Michael hopes Trish turns heel. I think it's in the works. I do think it will be. Seth is a fashion queen. Yeah, he's a fashionista. So Becky going in the face of Raquel, saying, "Did you do it?" Raquel saying she didn't do it. Oh, Raquel showing that strength, picking Becky up, but Becky escapes. Slap to Raquel. Becky whipped into the corner, gives a back elbow. Raquel's showing some absolute strength, catching Becky from across body. Liv tags in now. Whip into the corner, and then Raquel whipped in as well. Oh yeah, isn't it? Sorry. Let me update that for you. I don't know how I got Lita from that. I'll update it on there. I won't bother changing it on the poll because it means ending the poll and starting a new one. But you know who I mean. Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Sorry about that. Seth is more like a male wannabe to himself. Yeah, it's completely crazy, some of his outfits. Liv Morgan with a double stomp, goes for a pin, gets a 2 count. Liv is really improving as an in-ring performer for me. I know Ant will disagree. Becky teasing the tag to Trish. That's an interesting point. The face team are usually on the far side of the ring, and the heels are usually on this corner, on the near side of the ring. But this time, the baby faces officially are on this side of the ring. Becky with a kick to Liv on the top rope, and then a head scissors from Becky. Becky Trish. Becky with a leg drop off the top rope onto Liv Morgan, goes for a pin. 1, 2 count. You'll keep me in check, don't you, Juan? You'll make sure I'm behaving. I know you do. I appreciate it. I do thank you for it. So, going to commercial break. So, the 3-bed rule now applies to the women's tag titles. Yeah. So, basically, you haven't got a partner, so you can pick who you want to be a partner. By the sounds of it, doesn't it? It does sound a little bit crazy. Do I start my snacks? What do I start with? So why didn't they do it during damage control zone? Exactly. I only did that because you did so at the start. Just to keep it in the same rhythm. I have no idea. Sassy doesn't understand Liv and Raquel gimmick. I think it's two nice people being a team. I think that's literally all it is. I don't think there's any reasoning behind it. I think it was thrown together and it seems to work quite well. They could have had Bailey fill in for Dakota while she was injured. I know, WWE make the rules up as they go along all the time, don't they? They always do. Does every superstar and diva have a gimmick? Not officially. Some of them just have more turned up versions of themselves. So a lot of the time, the biggest wrestlers that get over are just turning themselves up to 11 in terms of intensity, in terms of comedy, in terms of all their attributes. So Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the biggest performers of all time, basically was himself, just everything turned a bit higher. Be a bit more aggressive, be a bit more attitude, be a little bit more with everything. And it's just, that's how you sometimes create some of the better gimmicks. They do deserve a gimmick, character, and story for that. Yeah, they should have the story to go with it, yeah. In all honesty, Michael thinks Shotzi and Natty teaming should be replaced with Liv, so it should be Liv and Shotzi. That is a great pairing, I think. They're both quirky characters with a little bit of a psychotic look. Yeah. So Trish and Liv in the ring. Trish with the reverse chin lock on Liv. Anyone signed up to the pre-sale AEW shirt? Not yet, Jack. Maybe a media, so I don't know. Mox Buddy says Raquel should be teaming with Shayna. Maybe. I think Shayna and Ronda is a good pairing. Both official, legit MMA fighters is a great pairing. I think Raquel and Natty would be quite a good pairing. Hi Daniel, how you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. How's your weekend been? Good Easter? Yeah. So I think it was a great pairing. I just think that Shayna and Ronda is a good pairing as well. Yeah, how are you doing, Daniel? It's just, yeah. It's something I would quite like to see, Michael. I quite agree with that. Liv and Shotzi have got similar sort of styles, so I don't think that could work quite well. Becky coming into the corner, but Raquel puts her on the apron. Right hand by the man. Becky climbing up to the top. Shotgun drop kick, missile drop kick. 1, 2, kick out. Couldn't eat an Easter egg, dude. Why not? What are you training for? Anything good? Yeah, that was a strange pairing. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax should have been teaming with Natalya, I think. Natalya had the experience to be able to carry her. Becky on the top rope. Raquel climbing up second rope. Picking Becky up from the floor. Oh yeah, you are right. Yeah, sorry, dude. I've completely forgot. I've had 2 weeks off. I'm still on a late time half the day at the minute. How is it going? Trish has basically replaced Lita in the tag team title match because Trish has replaced Lita. Lita got sort of injury off screen or attacked off screen, but we don't know what's happening. So Trish and Becky was going for a superplex. Trish was going for a hurricanrana off the top rope to Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, manages to get it after a bit of a fight. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Very close. Raquel, Bianca Belair. That'd be a good pairing. Good training. Good. What are you going to knock out first? Mike Tyson? Tyson Fury? Anthony Joshua? What are you going to go for? Is it bad that you don't care about the draft? Not at all, though. You're entitled to your opinion. And I don't think it'll be as interesting as people hope. Becky just got a toe count on Raquel as well. Yeah, nice and simple. Lita attracts backstage. Trish is the replacement. 3-bed rule. Daniel's watching Raw on BT Sport. Good lad, so am I. Right there. Oh, you're going to knock out Jake Paul. Good lad. Completely take him out. Raquel's a charisma vacuum. Yeah, it's not very charismatic, I don't think, but seems to be doing okay in the ring. Not a lot of chemistry with performers. So, Liv used Raquel as a tornado DDT helper. 1, 2. Ooh, kick out just before the 3 count. Draft concept is Vince Stardia. It smacks of Vince all day long. Yeah, it smacks of Vince for me. So Liv and Becky in the centre of the ring. Becky looking for disarmer. Liv gets the roll up. 1, 2, and a kick out. Liv now looking for submission of herself. Liv went first off the second turnbuckle. She's been put onto the top turnbuckle now. Becky and Trish, they're going for a double superplex. She's going to get it. No, in comes Raquel. Oh, super power bombplex. Tower, whatever you want to call it. Double superplex and a power bomb at the same time. Do I think if you fought someone other than Tommy Fury, you'd get knocked out like if you fought KSI? I think he's an underrated boxer. I don't like him, but Jake Paul can box. That's the problem. WrestleMania was good. It was a surprise. We were sat in the arena and we saw the big, huge bottle of Prime come out. And I was like, what if that's Jake? I was like, no, it'd be stranger and it'd make more sense with being a Prime bottle if it was KSI. And if you see Sam later on in the week or Dom, just say Dan called it, didn't he, with KSI being in the Prime bottle, just to wind him up. Yeah, I think the draft will be a bit of a waste. I don't think it'll be great. Triple H thinks she's the female Kevin Nash, and she's not. She is a female Kevin Nash. She's tall, she's powerful, and she's not as charismatic as people think. 1, 2, kick out from Liv after like a leg drop type thing from Raquel. Some positives maybe will come out of the draft. Yeah, I think there'll be a couple of NXT call-ups. Bron Breakker, I think, should be a definite guarantee call-up. Becky went for a manhandle slam. Liv got a roll through. Becky's got a disarmer on Liv. Raquel in. Then comes Trish. We're going to go with Stratisfaction. Perfect Stratisfaction on Raquel Rodriguez from Trish. Becky. takes a double knees to the face. Oblivion, but Becky rolled through. Manhandle slam. 1, 2. Raquel Rodriguez pulls Becky out just in time. Becky on the outside. Popped up on the apron. Tag made to Trish. In comes Trish. Becky taking out Raquel on the outside again. Trish. Chick kick missed. Liv 1, 2, 3 with a roll up. New champions. I think that's it. I think that's the sign of Trish turning heel. That is a bit of a shock. Yeah, I did not see that outcome either. I thought it might be Trish turns heel after retaining. Did I see the Liverpool versus Arsenal game? Yeah, I did. We did get lucky. We should have won it. We had a few chances that should have gone our way that didn't. But it happens. A point is better than nothing. Yeah, Logan Paul got a lot of heat, even though it was a HBK style entrance more than Owen Hart entrance. Get some returns. Bray, Bliss, Zack Ryder. I don't think we'll get Zack Ryder. Becky picks Trish up, raises her hand. Are we going to get it? Trish talking to Becky in the ring. Big hugs. There we go. There's the heel turn. Trish attacks Becky from behind. Chick kick to Becky. We called it, didn't we? We called it. No, the outcome didn't make any sense to the match, but it all fed into that right there. Trish turning heel. Liverpool are awful at the minute. Yeah, they're not playing as good as they should be by a long way. Not seen Zack Ryder in WWE yet. He has not been there for a few years. He works on the Indies as Matt Cardona. But his real life partner is Chelsea Green. So with Chelsea re-signing, he could sign back with WWE. Don't see Eric Young. He hasn't been there for a while either. He's been with TNA for a while. Let's get that poll ended. Trish and Lita, 62%. Again, just over half if you've got the wrong answer, but it's a shocker. With a bit of sarcasm there, Misfit. Yeah, it was predictable, wasn't it? There is a money freeze on signing talent. Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, we called it. It was a bit of a lame heel turn. What did we think of the Usos losing the titles at Mania? About bloody time, in all honesty. I think that the Kevin Owens and the Sami Zayn story had to end up somewhere, and finishing up with their title is the best way for it to end, I think. So I'm glad the Usos lost. Let me guess, Trish jealous of Becky's relationship with Lita. Possibly. That could probably be the story they're going down. Won't be a sec. I'm back. Daniel was heartbroken when they lost them, but Roman returned, so you're happy. No, that was a wrong outcome. It should have been Cody. Should always have been Cody. Yeah, that's a Vince booking all the way in it. Very, very poor heel turn. Yes, it should. Everything was set. Exactly, Todd. Exactly. You tell Daniel. You tell him. I'm only joking. We don't want a battle in here. I mean, I reckon it's still going to end with Cody with the belt, taking him off Roman, but I don't know how. Well, I've got an idea how I would like to see it, since it didn't happen. I've already spoke about him. I'll go through it again in a second, don't worry. Would you have Cody beat Brock at Backlash, and then at Money in the Bank, you have Seth Rollins win the Money in the Bank match? Seth holds the briefcase. Main event match, Cody versus Roman. Cody wins the match. Doesn't get hold of the belt before Seth brings the briefcase down. Cashes in on a wounded Cody, and that leaves Seth walking out with both titles. Cody does not get the moment of holding both titles in the air, saying he beat Roman. I think having Cody officially win the title, but not having a photo for him, his family book, I think that would be a great story, because he wants the photo opportunity with it. It does spank of Tommy Dreamer in ECW holding the title for like 30 seconds, but I don't think it'd be a good way to do it. Build that story again. What was the stadium atmosphere like in the stadium from someone that was there when Cody lost? It was very similar to when The Undertaker lost against Brock. It was a boo. It was a couple of seconds of shock and then torrential boos. Would that be too cruel, Todd? It would, wouldn't it? But I think that'd be a really great way to do it. Yeah, deflation in the stadium. That's a great word for it, Jack Deflated. So let's get this over for Daniel. I have got miniature sausages, cocktail sausages. I know it says large, but they're only a couple of inches long. I have got rainbow laces or rainbow ribbons, strips, whatever you want to call them. I've got a bag of mini Kinder Buenos. So each one is a little mini Kinder Bueno. I've obviously got, because I'm still jet lagged, my Rockstar sour raspberry tonight. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's keeping me going. So Daniel's saying Jey Uso will beat Roman at Mania. At SummerSlam, sorry. Cody win has Tov. I booked it. Seth wins one of the belts. I think it could be. Cody's win has to be on a huge stage. SummerSlam, yeah, maybe. WrestleMania 40 is another good shout. Keep that story going. You could have someone like Seth win the Money in the Bank and take the titles off Roman, and then you get Cody versus Seth for the titles at Mania. Do we think that would work? Because that is technically ending the story that Cody started when he re-debuted in Monday Night on WrestleMania last year. Definitely WrestleMania 40, yeah. As if ref botched. 2 inches is long. Yeah, I keep telling the girlfriend that. I have to keep telling her that. Jey Uso wins the Universal title. Jimmy wins Money in the Bank. Jimmy becomes WWE champion. That's an interesting way to do it. I don't think it'll happen, but I'd love to see it happen, just to say that someone on our channel called it well before it happened. So we're coming back to Monday Night Raw. We've got 11 people, and if you haven't already, do like and share. Subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we have still got The Miz versus Matt Riddle at some point tonight. We've got the Usos going up against Alpha Academy. We've still got Cody Rhodes at some point tonight. Mox comes in and beats Seth to take all the belts. Sassy'd love that. Jack's well on jet lag, slept 13 hours. Unfortunately, the chest infection and possible glowing on. That's not very good. So Baron Saxon's hoping to get an answer from Trish. Trish just completely ignoring Baron Saxton. If you're tired, Michael, you'll get yourself to sleep. You know full well that I don't mind if you need to look after number one. And I'm number two to sleep all day long. I don't mind being number two to sleep. Mox never leaving AW. Nah, I don't think he will, but it'd be nice to see. But yeah, if you need to, Michael, get yourself off to bed. Get a good few hours sleep. Yeah, I was going to say if I didn't have to be here, I don't have to be here, but I love spending time with you guys, chatting about wrestling, watching wrestling. WWE tried to get him to leave when he was a free agent in AEW. Yeah, working without the contract and keeping his word. It's a sign of the man he is. Naked Video returns bars and rights to White Hart Lane. Yeah, that'd be fun. So Bailey's talking with Adam Pearce. So we've got a triple threat match announced. Not announced. So Bailey's talking about all three of us sticking together on the draft. The Rock wins Money in the Bank and beats Roman. I think that'd be a crazy call. Good night, Michael. Again, thank you very much for joining us. Take it easy. Love you, dude. Look after yourself. Oh, we're getting Lashley coming out now. Getting the almighty Bobby Lashley. Todd saying night, Mike. Then fireworks that Bobby Lashley has got are quite loud when you're in the arena. You're wondering if the Indigo misses you, Jack. I think it's glad I don't have to deal with you anymore. Love you though, dude. Only messing. Hey, Clinton, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Copyright infringement, Jack. Behave yourself, Jack. Splitting up damage control, maybe. Yeah, them fireworks from Bobby Lashley. They're not very close to you, but they are still rather loud. Behave yourself, Sassy. Put your eyes back in your head. So we're getting Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. I got the right people this time. I'm just going to get that poll ready for Hassan. Ready to rock and roll. Evening, Gav. How are you doing? It's been a little bit of time since I've seen you. How are you keeping? Good weekend, good Easter so far? Rumours of a double 10, Trish 10 in heel and damage control 10 on Bailey. That'd be quite cool, I think. Another match we should have had at Mania. Bronson Reed, I don't think has enough drawing power to be a Mania match yet. Maybe next year. Klingon heard that one. Clinton, sorry. Going to happen, yeah. So we're on a commercial break. I'm going to get that banner up ready to go. Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. I'm going to get the poll as well. There you go. Bronson Reed, Bobby Lashley. Get your votes in the chat. I knew you was there, Hassan. I knew you was right there, ready to press a button saying, "Can I have a vote, please?" So I got it on before you did. Been better, but you and the girlfriend went away for Easter. That's I'll say girlfriend. Mrs. went away for Easter. That's nice. Did you go anywhere nice? Anywhere good? The Miz lost to Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that was called on the fly though, so it was. I mean, forgive me for a second. Snoop Dogg running ropes and that people's elbow was horrendously bad. It looks like it was scared of touching the ropes. Lashley versus Reed, they better not F this up like for real. If they do, you're going to be mad. Yeah, it's two people that could put on a great show. Went down to Aberdeenshire. Whereabouts do you live? Because I thought Aberdeenshire was way up there in Scotland. So, yeah, thank you very much, Sassy. I've just put a message in. If you don't agree with comments or people's opinions or views, there isn't any reason to disagree with them. You can say what your opinion is, but if someone puts an opinion that you don't like, we don't in this chat say anything against it. If I see it again, I will put someone in the timeout. Yeah, it's not just for you, Juan. It's for Daniel. It's for Sassy. It's for everyone in the chat. It's basically everyone in the chat has the ability to express their own opinions without fear of being sort of disregarded or disrespected or undermined or anything like that. So feel free to put a comment in the chat. Feel free to put an opinion. It is for everyone. It is an open forum. So I might not agree with some people's ideas or anything like that, but it is something that we want to try and keep everyone the ability to have the confidence to put a message in chat. Please, thank you very much. So, yeah, we'll get back to the action now. Sorry about that, guys. Bronson Reed, Bobby Lashley, two big beefy guys. Locking up. Oh, Lashley with a back elbow. Very nice. Sidekick, clubbing blow to the back of Bronson Reed. Right hands from Lashley. Do you just want to go in the middle of them, Sassy? Do you just want to be misbehaving? So Bronson Reed turns it around, gets some forearms to Lashley. Lashley whips across. Bud out of the corner with a clothesline. What's the point in winning the Battle Royal? Nah. To me, it should be someone that's up and coming. Like when Baron Corbin won it first off when he was a lone wolf. I think it should be like a Royal Rumble, someone you want to build. Someone like Lashley doesn't really need it. Oh, Lashley picked up by Bronson Reed and hung on the top rope. Yeah, that's fine. One, that's not a problem. No problem, Daniel. Like I said, we want everyone to be able to express their opinions freely without fear. So, yeah, we've apologised. We'll forget about it. We'll move on. We'll start again. Travel up from Norwich. Okay, so yes, that was a hell of a travel for you, Gav. That was quite a way. Don't tell your business. Everyone knows that you want to be in the middle of Lashley and anyone else, mainly Moxley or Drew or Bronson. Yeah, I know. I think it's if it was if you got like a title opportunity or a number one contendership from it, it'd make sense. But getting the trophy, what's the point? Unless you're going to sit it on your mantelpiece in your living room or next to your TV, what's the point? It comes out for a couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, and it disappears again, doesn't it? I hope so. I do hope so. I don't know whether we'd be doing media passes for WrestleSphere and Give Me a Whole Year, or whether it would be just going as an absolute fan again. I hope so. I hope I get to go down either way. Same for Money in the Bank for me. Oh, test out new Astra Hybrid. What mileage did you get? I quite like the look of it. I like the shape and style of it. And is it the one with the full digital dashboard on there, where you've got your screen in front of you, and then the screen at the side of the sat nav? The dual sort of digital screen. That looks quite cool. Yeah, not a problem, Juan. Thank you very much. Daniel thought Carmelo Hayes would have come out to SmackDown or Raw. He could be someone that comes up on the draft in a couple of weeks. I think that'd be quite a good reason. But I think that Bron Breakker, now he's lost the title, is more likely to be coming up. If Bron Breakker won against Carmelo Hayes, I would have said Carmelo Hayes come up. But because Carmelo Hayes won, I think it makes more sense to bring up Bron Breakker now he's not got a title to defend on NXT. Yeah, I know. I would have flat TV and only having that much space to put something on. I can't even put Funko on, man. It's ridiculous. Even King of the Ring is useless. When he would get a world title shot, now you get a crown and a lousy gimmick. Yeah, it's gone downhill on it. Yeah, in the past, Battle Royals went to contender matches and stuff like that. Doesn't really go anymore now. I know. Is NXT champ? Yeah, I know. But he's obviously got NXT commitments. Now he's got a title to defend. But like I said, if Carmelo shows up on Monday Night Raw and he's going to be a permanent fixture, I think the only way to do it would be something like Kevin Owens' call up, where he brings the title up and defends that title a couple of times, maybe. Where are the New Day? No idea. They'll probably be on SmackDown in a week or two, maybe. Yeah, I do one. I do understand. That's not a problem. Mileage is good for it. That's cool. What's on my arm? My sleeves? You're talking about that? WrestleMania 39, LA. And then the other side, it's just the 39. Yeah, it's just basically what's on there from the shirt. It feels bad that Trish the other time got no reaction. I know. Oh, it's only a white sleeve t-shirt. It's only a long sleeve t-shirt with this thrown over top. So, yeah, there's nothing else on there. Hey off, dude. Alright, not a problem. Thanks for joining us. Sorry I didn't see you last week. We've been obviously in LA. But, again, thanks for joining us tonight. Hope. I know Liverpool haven't got a midweek game, have they? I don't think they have. Let's have a quick check for you. It's Champions League. No. Friday, so again Friday. No, we haven't got a game until Saturday, I think it is. No, Sunday. Come on. No, it's not even Sunday, is it Monday? Late game. Yeah, our next game's not till Monday. Leeds and Liverpool. So next week. Clinton really wants Reed to win this. Yeah, I think it'd be a great win for him over an established superstar. Lashley's just got a very good vertical suplex. Yes, that'll be a great game. Can't wait for that one. That one's later on today, isn't it? Tuesday. Man City and Bayern Munich today. It's Real Madrid and Chelsea, Daniel. But both of them games, both English teams left in Champions League, I think it's going to be banger matches. The way we're going, more than likely it will be. This show feels vastly different. Yeah, it feels like it's got some composure, which is good. Clinton's a big Jonah Bronson Reed fan. Yeah. Jonah in New Japan was a beast. Absolute monster beast. Jonah's going up to the top. Lashley's caught him up there. Bronson fighting back. New Japan run was amazing. New Japan was absolutely phenomenal. Avalanche type thing from the top rope. Gav shots that Palace shut leads down so fast. Yeah. 5-1, wasn't it? That was ridiculous. Palace just pulled that out of nowhere. Real Madrid versus Man City in Champions League final. Yeah, Real beat them. I can't wait for it. I reckon it'll be a corker of a match. Might have a beer while watching it as well. Oh, Lashley with a slam. spine buster type thing. Lashley, absolute machine in it tonight. Lashley's looking, stalking for the headlock. Will he get the headlock on Bronson Reed? He's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Bronson fighting. Is he fight? Is he got it locked in? Has he got his hands collapsed? Bronson falling to the outside. Lashley has to let go. Lashley with a clubbing clothesline, taking Bronson Reed down. Jonah versus Jeff Cobb, yes, 100%. You look at someone like Brock Lesnar and Omos, take that, but take athleticism and wrestling skill and put it together. So Jonah's just pushed Lashley into the steel ring post, and it's basically gone to a count out. They don't care. They're still going. They're scrapping still on the outside. They're still going at it. All the refs have come out, trying to split them up. And they're going again. They've got to throw the refs. We've got Cody walking through the backstage area. So, Clinton, I'm going to stick a link in the chat for people. There you go. That is Jeff Cobb versus Jonah from the House of Glory pay-per-view from last year. Once we've done, go check it out. Absolute corker of a match. Real Madrid last season, yeah, they wasn't playing at their greatest level, but now they are absolutely on fire. Their play is absolute beauty. It's absolutely beautiful passing, beautiful control of the ball. One's gone for Bobby Lashley. It's gone for a no contest, which is a surprise. So I'll end that poll. I'll swap the banner. There we go. Let them fight. Let them fight. Definitely click on. Should let them fight. Don't give us a commercial break. Let us sit and watch it. Arsenal win the league. I think they probably will do. I think they might have a slip up and Man City might get back into it, but I don't think that it will be Arsenal. Potential to be a good feud. Yeah, it definitely does. You just want to see big beefy men wrestle, don't you, Sassy? We know you do. If Alan went to Real Madrid, that would be insane. I don't think he'd have got as many goals, because I don't reckon they'll have played him in the same position that Man City have. Reed's a great performer, yes. Jeff Cobb and Jonah, the amount of times they went to the top rope, thought the ring would explode. They could probably get away with it because of how big they are. It would really work. Neither Bailey or Dakota is listed to be with the tonight. That's interesting. Could that be a sign of things to come? Io basically turns face? I've got my sour raspberry energy drink to wake me up and perk me up. And I've got this just because I need to drink more water. Is it true that no one can beat Bobby Lashley? Not really. People have beaten Bobby Lashley in the past. But at the minute, I think they're trying to rebuild him as a big monster. So I think that having him not lose is more important than him winning. Because if you don't lose and you go to a no contest, it still keeps you looking badass. So I think that's why they did it. If we get Bellingham, I think we'll win. I know we're losing Firmino, which I can cope with, but I don't want to not have Bellingham. PW Inside did confirm Bailey is there. Yeah, Bailey is there, but whether she actually turns up with EO Sky or anything. Oh, here we go. We're getting Cody now. I drink enough energy drinks to kill an army. How do we even sleep? I don't have as many as people think. If I'm doing a Monday Night Raw, I'll probably have one. But I'll try not to have one during the day at work or anything like that. And I get to the point where after a couple of hours of having them, they don't really affect me. So I can probably finish this and go straight to sleep. It's great. Yeah, and Cody fireworks are very loud as well. And it was absolutely brilliant being in the crowd singing along to Cody's entrance theme. We did it on the Friday Night SmackDown, we did it at WrestleMania Night 2, and we did it on the Monday Night Raw. And the crowd are so behind him, it's unreal. Did Brock beat Bobby? Yeah, I think that Brock beat Bobby a few pay-per-views ago. It might have been like Royal Rumble or before then, I can't remember exactly. Newcastle are flying. They're doing absolutely brilliant. I'm completely amazed at how well they are doing this season. Same as Brighton, I think it is. I think Brighton are like 8th or something. Let's have a quick check. Oh, Brighton 7th, yeah. And they've still got 2 games in hand over the couple of teams above them. So they could realistically go up to 6 and be a point or 2 behind Tottenham in 5th place. So they could be fighting for Europa League places if they carry on. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, dude. Did I sing along to Seth Rollins' theme? Yes. And Cody. Every single theme that was there, I was singing along to. I've got a couple of videos of the entrances. And again, just having the ability to do it live and in person was just goosebumps. It was fantastic. Me too, man. Me too. I ain't got any Liverpool merch close by. What do you want to talk about? That's what Cody says, as he always does. So, damage control, split up, Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox. Great pairing. No, I don't acknowledge the tribal chief. So Cody's talking about finishing the story. That's not a problem, Sassy. Some of them I think you got a little bit more. You saw a little bit more than you wanted to, but I thought you would enjoy. Yeah, last season, second, nowhere near this season. Lashley versus Gunter one time. Brock Lesnar versus Gunter. Either one, give me all day long. Take my money. Cody is talking about he lost to the tribal chief, he lost to Roman Reigns. So Cody's saying point the finger at him because he didn't do the job. Glad Cody's okay. Yeah, definitely. Solo needs a title. US title. Do you want to take the US title off Theory? I know, yes, 100%. You don't want to take the IC title off Gunther because he's doing so well with it. Cody's been told from a friend called Matt that being in the main event itself is a win. I don't acknowledge him, Daniel. I don't acknowledge him. Nah. Cody's talking about something Paul Heyman said that he didn't like. So Paul Heyman has said that if Cody's going to challenge for the title again, he's got to earn it. So he talked going from Dashing to Stardust, and then talked about EVP, obviously referencing his AEW days. So he's earned it. He's done everything he has to be a main event guy. So there's a new wrinkle to the story in the terms of Brock Lesnar. Heel Brock Lesnar. Braun and Ricochet are an amazing tag team. It's a funny pairing, isn't it? Little and large, super high flyer versus brawling brute type guy. Cody talking about the adversity that he's faced that people claim he doesn't have. Yeah, he's had a lot of diversity. He left his WWE contract when he was being paid because he didn't believe in the character. He wasn't happy. He went away. He made a name for himself. He built his reputation. He set up a brand new company, for God's sake. And then he come back. And he came back as an even bigger star than he left the company. So Cody's talking about how Brock was unhappy with his position at WrestleMania. Opening night 2. So supposedly Brock is uncertain about Cody. So the change would directly affect Brock from Cody showing up. So again, this doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have Brock turn on Cody when Brock cannot challenge for them titles without... Brock cannot challenge for the titles, so unless Roman drops them, he's got no chance of being the champion again. So Cody's talking about how Brock looks at everyone as a victim. The Rock, when Brock was a rookie, was a victim. Randy Couture from the UFC. The Undertaker, complete victims. Does Brock look at Cody and think victim? I don't think he will do. I think he goes, I want to get you before you get me. Cody sounds really whiny to Sassy. A little bit, yeah. I mean, he did have the absolute hell beaten out of him last week, so he's probably got a little bit of whiny. He still wants to fight Brock, though. Braun isn't the same as when he left. Yeah, Monster Among Men was a great character. He doesn't do the gimmick stuff because that was more of a Vince thing. Io Sky should win women's Money in the Bank this year. That's a good shout. Hair or Shotzi, I think. So for the first time, Brock sees prey. Brock sees himself as the victim now instead. So Brock's not there in Seattle. Crowd boo, obviously. First time ever. Brock Lesnar. Oh, mic drop from Cody. WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah, it is, isn't it? WrestleMania Backlash. Is that Vince again? He's digging his little finger in. Get lost, Vince. Daniel thinks Becky will beat Bianca. I think that'd be a good shout. I don't know what else Bianca can do. There's nothing else she really needs to do for me. So there's no point in her keeping that title. I don't think anyway. So Sassy thinks Charlotte will beat Bianca. I think that's a good shout. I think Charlotte would make more sense. I'm going to have some chocolate in the form of a Kinder Bueno Mini. Becky beats Bianca and then challenges Rhea for the SmackDown title. I don't know if they'll do an undisputed women's champion. If they're doing like the brand split again with a draft, I think they might want to keep the champions separate. Just because each TV company does like to have their own headline champion. That's partly why they're not happy about the titles both being on Roman, because it's as if they're on SmackDown and Raw doesn't have a lead champion now. What do we think Brock's answer will be for Cody? I think it'll be a yes. I think there's 100%. Let's get it. Poll going ready for you guys. Usos versus Alpha Academy. There you go. Poll should be coming up any second. Get your answers in. Yeah, Becky versus Rhea, I don't think needs both titles. Becky versus Rhea doesn't even need a title, I don't think. I think it'd be a great match. No Usos or Rhea. They're not title holders, Dan, so you can't acknowledge them. They're not. You cannot acknowledge someone who's not a champion. Oh, I forgot I had some Coke down there. Jack's hoping he has some Bonjela. Why? Wong's going for the Usos to win. I think that's a good shout. I acknowledge The Rock, yeah. You acknowledge me, I acknowledge you, but I don't acknowledge the Usos or the Tribal Chief. Love how he brought a Queen's Quest card and was like, no, Bailey, you don't get S-Ward. So we're on a commercial break. We're almost 2/3 of the way through. We're almost into the final hour. I'm still actually quite awake. I'm more awake than I was probably expecting to be. I was expecting to be really flagging, but you've kept the chat going. You've kept it busy for me, keeping me wide awake. I do appreciate that, guys. So if you haven't already, do like and share. Subscribe to the channel. And then what I am going to do, just for a quick little mix-up, when I met Jack in LA for the first night that we was there, we went down to the hotel reception, was about to get something to eat, and I gave him a little treat. And this was a treat.
Hi guys, it is Dom here from the Gimme a Hull Yeah Wrestling podcast. This episode is proudly sponsored by Hull's own original American chip spice. If you'd like to find out more about this delicious seasoning, you can do so at americanchipspice.co.uk or linktree.com/chipspice. That's CHIPSPIC. I'm excited, I hope you are too. Hull yeah!
There you go. And I know Jack was unbelievably happy about that. Sassy acknowledges us both, but also Roman. I don't want to acknowledge my tribal chief, Daniel. He hasn't done anything for me lately. Yes, it was our own lovely little Dom with his chip spice advert. So the promos for Backlash are just calling it Backlash. It's not saying WrestleMania Backlash. Let's see at the end, does it come up and say WrestleMania Backlash, or is it just going to be Backlash? Yep, it's just saying Backlash. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Villa versus Newcastle United. I think that'll be a good corker of a match. Can't wait for that match. Yeah, I reckon it'll be good. I'll be at work for it, but I don't mind. Roman helps Sassy all the time. I don't want to know how Roman helps you. Behave yourself, Sassy. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I've got Alpha Academy coming out. So Chad Gable coming out. Otis coming out. Will we see Maxine Dupree? Can't wait till next week for I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here is back on. It's the African one, isn't it, with all the people that was on it before, I think. Which should be quite cool. Yeah, I'm not a big Alpha Academy fan. Jobbers. Yeah. But they're entertaining. They're not the ones anymore. They're not a tag team champion. How can they be the one without a belt? Yeah, listen to Jack. Shush, please. I'm only messing, Dan. You know I'm messing, don't you, Dan? Forbidden Door shaping up to be on it. One heck of a show already. I mean, it should be a one heck of a show every year. So I did the poll, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Usos 83% at the minute. If you haven't already, get your votes in there. Sassy cannot wait. Probably because Moxley's going to be on there. If Moxley's on there, he could literally just walk to the ring and walk back. Sassy will be happy. Otis showing his strength off. Wish HBK would return, but he won't. No, I don't think he will. Clinton wishes Otis to go back to the ocean with Free Willy and Shamu. No, he's awesome. I like him. I like Otis. I don't like Chad Gable. I think he deserves a better gimmick. Otis just jiggling in the ring and using a hip attack. Yeah, we know why you wanted to wear trunks, Sassy. Or grey sweatpants, I reckon. Jay looking for a sunset flip. Or it's just walking to the top rope. Jay jumping on the top of Jay. You just want him in trunks. Are you a legs girl then? Oh, it's pretty much running straight through Jay. You got there, Dan. Exactly. That is exactly what she wants. Chad Gable pulled Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and took Strowman to Salt Lake City. Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool seeing someone pick Lesnar up, pick Strowman up, and actually suplexed him. It was amazing. It was really, really good. Yeah. If you could get Sassy, John Moxley, and Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, or you could get Drew, Bobby, Moxley, and Roman Reigns with Sassy bang in the middle, she'd be in heaven. Never realised how strong Gable was. Yeah, he's unbelievably strong. When you look at him, you don't expect him to be as strong as he is, but he's an absolute unit in terms of strength. It was great to see Brock get some. I know you want Brock to get some. Well, maybe not Brock as much, but say Daniel, she's telling me to be quiet because I'm revealing all of her secrets now. We love you, Sassy, because of that. It's funny. Oh, Gable with some open-handed palm slaps to the back of Jey Uso. Oh, Jimmy Uso. don't understand why WWE wouldn't put Chad Gable to some good use. Because of his height. Because he's been used as a 90% jobber for quite a while, it's hard to rebuild your credibility, which is quite annoying. Because he's such a good performer, he's a good wrestler, very technical, but because he loses a lot of matches, it's hard for him to feel like he's a legitimate threat. Yeah, we love you. And Sassy loves all of us. I think you love Moxley more than us. We know it. We understand it. We accept that, don't we? So we're on commercial break again. Now this is a point where I'm slowly starting to feel the tiredness. We love you too, Ron. This is getting exciting. Sassy secrets are getting out. Everyone's knowing about them. Oh, don't say that, Daniel. Sassy will kill you. I thought Moxley was a good character. I just thought some of the stuff that he did was ridiculous. And going back to the Moxley version, it just gave him that rawness, which I quite like. It's going to sound very counterintuitive, but I preferred Moxley because he was more like Austin. No cares given, 2Fs up to the world, doesn't care about anyone, doesn't care about anything. Yeah, that was the only reason I would prefer him to be in WWE is for the Shield. The Shield was absolutely amazing. But apart from that, I do think that the Shield needed WWE needed the Shield, but Moxley needed AEW. We're on commercial break still. Here's a question for you, Sassy. What did you think of him with the pink hair that he had when he was in WWE on his debut? Because that was ridiculous. That wasn't a good look for him. Tiffany Stratton's new Mandy Rose. Yeah, it's pretty much set in stone, isn't it? They're replacing Mandy Rose with a new version. Hideous. Yes, I agree. For one night only, the Usos and Solo turn on Roman. Tony Khan should allow Moxley to return to help Roman and Seth as the Roman and Seth Shield versus the Usos and Solo. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. That's a proper Forbidden Door right there, Daniel. Like him as a redhead. I mean, that's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. So when you say redhead, you mean pretty much covered in blood like he always is? So Otis has just got back to the apron. We've got double tags. In comes Otis. In comes Jey Uso. Otis really working over both of the Usos. Otis off the ropes. Double knees. New Renee pick is a redhead with freckles. I'll look see if I can find that. One night only. WrestleMania 40. Usos and Solo versus the Shield. I'd be down for that. That'd definitely be great for me. Instagram. Okay, let's have a look. That's more of a filter, I think, though, isn't it, Sassy? And you can't see his head, so it might be ginger hair. But yeah, I know what you mean. So Otis is going for the caterpillar. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. Gets the elbow as well. So Otis has got Jimmy on the shoulders. Sort of like a doomsday device type thing. In comes Jay, saves it last second. Otis tossed to the outside. Jay went for a plancher. Otis stopped it. In comes Jimmy. It was Jimmy, shoulder tackle over the second rope. Double super kicks to Otis on the outside. Push them over the announce desk. Gable with a moonsault off the top rope straight to the outside. This has got exciting very quickly. Gable back up to the top after throwing the Uso in the ring. Diving headbutt. 1, 2. So close. 2 count. This is a great match. This is surprisingly exciting. This is awesome, Chance. I agree. Hi, Dice there. Sorry, Sassy. I got a bit excited about the match. Could you tell? Could you tell? So Gable with a waist lock. Oh, rolled off. Gable with an ankle lock. To Jay. Roll through. Jimmy, sorry. Tag to Jay. Rolling German suplex. Jay stops it. Double super kicks. We're going to get the 1D. 1D. 1 and done. 1, 2, 3 count. There we go. Corker of a match. Absolutely phenomenal match. There we go. Yeah. 100% Sassy. Absolutely awesome match. 83%. Got it right this time. First time of the night, I think people have got the majority right. Gable was impressive. Otis was impressive. Both the Usos was impressive. Great from start to finish that match. Really impressive. So Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa in the main event. That'll be a good match. There we go. We've got Io Sky coming out now. So we've got Bayley and Dakota Kai following Io Sky. So Michin, Piper Niven and Io Sky. Let's get back to it. That one. Is Gable supposed to be Bad Cat Angle? I don't think so. I think that if they gave him a good few wins in a row, I think he could be a great character. Battle in the Valley is free on YouTube. That's cool. Go check it out again if you haven't. Watched it again today. It's a good show. Yeah, it was a good cat angle along with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan again. I think Jason Jordan shouldn't have been the one brought out as cat angle. Something should have been Gable. He looks more like him. Io should go a title match versus Bianca. Io's so underrated. Yeah, definitely. Let's get a banner go ready for you. Io Sky versus Mission. And I'm going to get the poll ready at the same time for you. So Io Sky versus Piper Niven versus Mishin. Get your votes in now. Are the OC still in WWE, Gallows and Anderson? Yes, they are. But with AJ being out, I think that's part of why they've been off TV for a little bit. So already done Hassan, get your votes in. I knew you was lurking again. You sat there just waiting for me to finish typing and then, yep, can I have a vote please? If to give this time, it should be a good match. Yeah, it should be. But you've got 40 minutes to do 2 matches. A good match probably should be at least 10 minutes. So with the main event plus commercials, it's probably not going to be that long of a match. I'd give it as at best 10 minutes. Because that'll take it to just after half past. By then you've got plenty of time to bring Kevin Owens to the ring. You've got plenty of time to bring Solo to the ring. And then after that, you've got all of the sort of commercials. 3:21 in the morning, going to bed. Don't blame you, Daniel. And you too, Jack. Thanks for joining. Have a good night. Hope you feel better soon, Jack. Hope Liverpool get the win on Monday night because I won't see you until after it's happened. But enjoy the chip spice, Jack, if you manage to have something proper. Some chips and cheese with a load of mayo. Load of chip spice. That should sort you out good and proper. Yeah, it's good to see you, Daniel. Thanks for joining. OC have been working live house shows with Cody, so I'm not really on TV much. Yeah. So we're coming back from commercial break. We had Io Sky in the ring with the rest of Damage Control. Are we going to get anyone else already in the ring? Piper, maybe? So the original Bros back. We're going to recap from Raw and SmackDown of his return. So by the looks of it, we're definitely getting Riddle on SmackDown. So yeah, we've just still got Io Sky in the ring. Soko, so the new Bloodline member. That's what it's saying it could be. We did get a tough sweet segment between us and Cody at a house show. Yeah, that'd be great on a TV show. I miss you too, dude. If you had known you was at Mania, we should have met up and had a photo. How are you doing? How did you enjoy Mania? What did you think? Match of the weekend for yourself, what do you think? Oh, he was mortal drunk. Good lad. That's what we like. So we're going Piper and Niven come out last. Could that be a sign? Oh, second for me. Mine was a triple threat IC title match. Gunther, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre. That's second for me. Rhea versus Charlotte. I got a new bank card as well. I forgot. I took it away with me, but I didn't use it. But my bank card. How cool is that? I got a new. Give me a whole year bank card. It's only really sticker that I've stuck on my existing one, but I love it. Met Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and Sammy. Ah, cool, dude. Was that a meet and greet or was that something else? So we've got Piper in the ring, we've got Mishin, Io Sky going up to the top rope. Io Sky's just waiting on the top rope for some reason. Love how they forgot they renamed a Doudrop. Yeah. But again, is that Vince? Just saw them in LA. Ah, that's cool. Did you get a good photo with them? Yeah, don't let Sassy know. Sassy wants to do wicked things with Roman. So Mishin with a suicide dive to the outside. Io Sky, springboard, moonsault, taking out both Mishin and Piper Niven. So I'm going to commercial break. Oh no, that's not good. I did meet Bully Ray or Bubba Ray Dudley, Frankie Kazarian, and I saw Dolph Ziggler, but I didn't get a chance to get a photo with him. Oh, Sassy's sad. Yeah. Oh. We're sending you big hugs, Sassy. Yeah, Sassy, quite sad that people get to meet and touch and sometimes stroke Roman. I mean, I got to shake his hand. So the word balls means messed up. One. So if you're taking a photo and it's blurry, you'd have balls that photo up because it's not a clear photo. So it's just another word for messed up. So Naomi and LA, that's cool as well. Yeah, in a second I'll see if I can load the photo up with Bully. So we're again on a commercial break. Going to get used to this over the next sort of half an hour. But we have only got half an hour left, so it's not as bad as it could be. So is there any other famous wrestlers that people have met? Like I said, I've met Drew, Bully Ray. No one else that I can think of. Yeah, I got a signed photo with Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, and then the first night we was there on the Thursday before SmackDown, I got a photo with Bully Ray and Frankie Kazarian, and then I didn't get a chance to say hi to him, but Dolph Ziggler was in the same place. That was cool, Brett. Meeting Bret Hart. Oh, Sassy, meeting the Four Horsemen. I've always wanted to woo with Ric Flair. I got to do it at the Hall of Fame because he was there, but that's not the same as actually stood next to him, shaking his hand and wooing with him. I told you about him in his prime, so mid-90s then, by the sound of it. Now you're rubbing it in, Daniel. Rock, Cena, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, and Becky Lynch. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. You had dinner with them. How did you manage that, Sassy? Well, you're going to Monday Night Raw in Boston. That's cool. I bet that'll be exciting for you. Piper Niven with a slam to Mishin. Io Sky's just come in, jumped on the back. Looks like she's got a bit of a graze on her elbow. Met them after a show. Oh, Sassy's going to kill you, Dan. Sassy's really going to jump on you and pummel you to death. If you've met Moxley and she hasn't. Piper Niven with a splash to both Io Sky and Mishin at a bar after a show. Ah, very lucky. Like I said, I'd love to meet Ric Flair just to shake his hand. Io Sky with a kick to Piper. Oh, this match is sort of quite chaotic, which is quite cool. Piper with a punch to Mishin. Piper lifts up Mishin, lifts up here onto the top rope, and then head scissors Hurricane Rana to Mishin from the top rope by Io Sky. Absolutely beautiful. Flair was nice. That is one that I'd love to meet. And Daniel got to speak to Mox. He was a nice guy. If you met him, shook his hand, and then didn't wash it for 6 months, Sassy'd come and stroke it, I bet. Big bump to the face. From Io Sky to Piper Niven. Mishin's hair looks awesome. It's black dark at one side, and then it's got like a blue fade into a blonde at the other side. It's really, really cool. Really funky. See, I knew she wouldn't deny it. Dragon Suplex from Mishin to Io Sky. Mishin with an Irish whip to Io Sky into Piper Niven. Mishin with a drop kick into a pin. Very nice transition, and then Mishin gets out of the way of Piper Niven with a splash to Io Sky. Stacking up Piper, Mishin only gets a 2 count. This has been given a bit longer than I was expecting. Yeah, Sassy's going completely green with envy. I mean, if you met him, Sassy, I don't know if you would be able to function. Io Sky got a moonsault off the top. Manages to get the 3 count. Well done. Yeah, I know you called it Misfit. Good lad. I'm quite surprised there was no interference though. I thought there might have been some sort of interference or something. But it's nice to see her get a completely clean win. So half of you've got Io Sky right, which is good. Well done. Didn't get a chance to get a signature from Cena. That's a shame. Almost missed your plans. You'd function right to jail. I think Renee'd have something to say about that, Sassy. Yes, reason for jail. Yeah, I know. I wanted Piper Niven to win, so I'm a bit gutted. Oh, he just got a new shirt. Just keep fighting. If I could meet anyone from anything, who would it be? Same to everyone else. What do you think? I'm going to get this poll going for our son. He's already asked for it, so... So Solo's coming out with the Usos. There you go, Hassan. Get your vote in. Could be from anything. Sassy's gone Barack Obama. One's gone Justin Bieber. So Kevin loves, but Cody's going to save Kevin. That sounds like a good shout, Todd. I reckon that's a good idea. Steven Gerrard, Ronaldo, or Vin Diesel. Stevie G, yeah. There's someone I'd like to meet. So you just don't want Bianca to destroy her. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. That could definitely happen. Who would I love to meet? I don't know why, but I'd love to meet Leonardo DiCaprio. Because I think that he's amazing. I think he's a great actor. You've already met the GOAT of football, Cantona. Or George Best. Or who would you say is the GOAT of football then? Oh, Messi. Ah. Again, I think it's 50-50, him and Ronaldo at the minute. But it's... Some people say one, some people say the other. Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. I've never been his biggest fan, but I can agree with that one. Pele's a GOAT or Maradona. Pele, I would say, massively over Maradona. But I would also say George Best over Pele. I hate saying it because I'm a Liverpool fan and he was Man United, but you can't argue with his sort of reputation and his sort of history. Who else would I love to meet? I don't know. Yeah, Maradona cost us a World Cup. That's why I would go Pele over Maradona all day long. I'd love to meet John Carpenter, the guy who wrote and directed Halloween, because it's one of my all-time favourite films. Yeah, I think that John Carpenter is a good shout for me. I mean, I've got a tattoo of Michael Myers on my back around here, so yeah. Dead or alive, if I could meet anyone, I'd love to meet Marilyn Monroe. I don't know why. I just think being able to sort of sit down with her and have a chat and a drink with her would be it'd be out of this world. So we're coming back from commercial break again. Sassy's gone to Abraham Lincoln or Henry VIII. He might have you as his seventh wife. Michael Jackson or Kobe Bryant. I've got a Kobe Bryant jersey. That's about as close to Kobe as I've got. So Brock's back on Raw next week. Answering a challenge, hopefully, from Cody. You don't know Tyrant and Crazy? Moxley's a little bit crazy. You don't know that, right? You know he's a little bit crazy. Someone who willingly cuts himself open with razor blades and dives on barbed wire. It's got to be a little bit crazy. So they've been to a courtside game for the Lakers. Wasn't as good as a football club. Nah, nothing ever is. Jonathan Good is not. I know. I'm only winding you up, Sassy. Let's see if I can find a quick photo for you, Dan. Where's my gallery? There it is. Further back. There you go, Dan. There's me at Liverpool game. That one. There we go. Yeah, it was the last group game in the Champions League in November against Napoli. And I've actually got a video on my phone of the whole stadium singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." It was goosebump inducing. Would you look at that AOS guy getting over on a ring talent? I'll be damned. Yeah. NFL games all done. Yeah, I'm waiting for the new season to start. I do enjoy my NFL. So Kevin Owens has come out all alone. Could we see Riddle show up at the end if the Usos interfere? Or Cody? I don't think we'll see Cody, but I think we could see Riddle. Solo with a right hand. KO fighting back. Chop. Right hand. Chop. Massive back elbow from Solo. KO taking out Jey Uso. It's amazing what you can do if you just let someone go out there and professionally wrestle. Yeah. I know. USFL starts on Sunday. I got what you meant, Sassy. I got it. It was at Anfield when beat Man United. Was that the 8-0? That was 7-0. That was amazing. Yeah. There's a photo of me outside the gates. Kevin Owens looking for a suplex on Solo. Solo fighting back. Solo with a kick to the back of Kevin Owens' left knee. Kevin Owens looks down, looks pretty much out of it. Going to a commercial break. Let's see if I can find the other photos while we've got a quick sec. So if you have never been to the Liverpool Stadium, I know we're talking about football, soccer, whatever you want, but that's a huge banner they've got on the outside. and it's an absolute fortress. You walk in there, and if you're not a home fan, it feels very oppressive, and it does feel very intimidating for the away fans, which is great. That's what you want. That's what you want your home stadium to be. Where have we gone? There we are. There's a video on YouTube, fans singing over the Champions League anthem. Oh yeah, I've got on my phone, my ringtone is the fans singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," and people hear it and go, "What's that?" So I tell them, they go, "Oh, I'm a Liverpool fan. Can you send me it?" But yeah, I think Liverpool have got some of the best fans on the planet. And I mean, I've been a Liverpool fan since being about 6 or 7 years old. I'm 34 now, so 27 years, 26, 7 years. If you want, stick it in the chat. I can get it on the chat then, ready for when I finish the stream. But yeah, I've been watching Liverpool since being, like I said, about 7 or 8 years old. 95, 96. 1995 was when I started watching them. 2005 was still one of the greatest days of watching professional football. The Champions League final, obviously, going from 3-0 down against AC Milan, coming back to win 3-all. But yeah, a couple of years ago, winning the league for the first time in what I can remember was incredible. I think I did actually shed a tear or two. I'm not ashamed to admit it, because it was that big of a deal for us. So we're coming back. Hopefully that'll have been the last commercial break. Liverpool got from the musical Carousel, which he was in, and sang at high school. That's cool. That's interesting, Todd. Was you any good at singing it? So we are back on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, it's cool. It was good. Are you still good? Could you belt us it out now? If I brought you on stream, could you belt it out for us? Open the fine lines. That is very cool, dude. Send the link on Twitter. Alright, thank you very much, dude. I'll have a look as soon as I'm done. Watch it before I go to sleep. KO on Solo's shoulders, elbows, and DDT to Solo. So we're going right hands back and forth now. As Vince not changed things last week, I think the plan was always to get Io as the single star out of Damage Control. Yeah, I think that out of all of them, she is the biggest star of the three, even I think bigger than Bayley. So I do think that is the point of this week. Kevin Owens was going to go for a cannonball, but his knee's completely gone. KO kicked out, shoulder up just in time. Bayley's been buried, yeah. Did you send it to my Twitter, dude? Because I haven't received anything. Or did you tweet it to me? Oh, there you go. Yep, I've got it. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much. I'll have a look at that in a second. So, Solo on the second rope. Kevin Owens on there as well. Kevin Owens trying to fight from that position. Point of the elbow straight to the forehead of the enforcer. Huge frog splash from KO. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Yeah, that knee seemed to play up a bit for Kevin Owens to stop him getting the full pin. KO went for a stunner. Solo blocked it. Samoan drop. Solo looks like he's going up to the top. He's going to go for a Samoan splash. Kevin Owens up very quickly, bounced into the ropes, took the feet out from under Solo. And Saguri to Solo on the top, sat on the top rope, top turnbuckle. KO really fighting through the bad knee. Is he going to go a suplex off the second rope? He's going for it. Solo seems to be fighting it back. Solo headbutts, punches. Owens with elbows, right hands. Both keep going. Headbutt after headbutt. KO again looking for that suplex off the top rope. Solo with a headbutt. KO slam off the top rope. KO going up to the top himself. Is he going to go for a froggy splash? On because the apron comes Jimmy. Jay takes KO off the apron, off the top rope, bringing him down, causing a distraction. Super kick to Jay also on the outside from Kevin Owens. KO climbing up to the top again. Swanton instead goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Again, this is a very good match as well. I'm quite enjoying this. A lot of back and forth, a lot of brutal looking punches, elbows, points of the elbows as well. Hello there, how are you doing, Andrew? Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, give the video a like and share and subscribe. We do appreciate it. We haven't got long left, so if you are new here, there might only be a few minutes while you're here. Basically, I cover Monday Night Raw. I watch Raw, Monday Night Raw Live, which is exactly what I'm doing now, and I usually talk about it. Kevin Owens has just got a pop-up powerbomb, bad knee and all. Stunner, went for the stunner, Solo fought off it. Super kick from Jay on the outside. Super kick from Solo in the ring. We're going to get Samoan Spike to Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3 count for a Solo. Solo gets the win after the interference. Yeah, I agree, Sassy. Best one in ages. It didn't take much to beat last week, but again, for the past few weeks, that is probably 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That's probably the best Raw we've had for a while. So, Andrew, Sassy is one of our moderators. She looks after the chat for me, so if I'm a bit busy watching the wrestling or talking about stuff, she'll keep people behaving and tell people off if they're not. But yeah, we're glad you're here. Anyone that comes in, whether you're brand new or you're an old school person that's in the chat like Misfit Gamer or Todd that's been in all night, we like to have a chat with everyone here. So the Usos stomping on KO. Oh, Riddle and Sami Zayn are here. Riddle and Sami Zayn in the backstage area. They're coming out to the ring by the looks of it. Sassy doesn't like Mox. She loves Mox. She loves him. Sami Zayn's music coming out. They're not hanging around Sami Zayn, coming straight out with Matt Riddle. Right hand's being thrown by both of them. Saving Kevin Owens. Solo still in the ring. Taking on Sami and KO and Matt Riddle, sorry. Close line from both of them, taking Solo to the outside. Riddle with a flying knee, right hands. Sami Zayn with an exploder suplex into the corner. Jimmy went for a super kick. Sami caught it. Stunner to Jimmy from Kevin Owens. Hull over kick. Missed. Solo took Jay out of the ring. So the Usos stopping Sami going back into the ring. Street Champ wants to fight. Usos stopping that happening. That was a good end to the Monday Night Raw. Sami, KO, Riddle versus Usos and Solo Backlash. That's a good shout. I think that's happening. That sounds like it'll definitely be happening. Crowd massively behind Sami Zayn, singing his music. Yeah, Sassy, how do you feel about the heel Blackpool Combat Club? So 50% of people got it right, 50% of people got it wrong on that vote. Solo still trying to get back into the ring to fight. Sassy loves the heel Blackpool Combat Club. I think they're doing quite good things. They've been faced for a while, so turning them heel is always going to give them a bit more character, a bit more interest. So we are going to be doing the Raw recap after Monday Night Raw. Now we're officially finished. I'll get rid of my earphones because I don't need them anymore. So, Monday Night Raw, we had a few matches that was more enjoyable than they had the official right to be, I would say. The Usos versus Alpha Academy, that was my match of the night. Sassy's already got that. Super entertaining, super over everyone in the match. Really, really fun from start to finish on that match. Performer of the night, I would probably give it to Io Sky. She did a lot of good work in the match. A lot of high-flying stuff off the ropes, off the springboards. Deserved the win. Now getting a bit of a push, which is good. She does deserve that. Sassy's gone KO. And Sassy has gone 7.5. Todd has gone 7.5. Yeah, I agree. That's about bang on the money, 7.5 for me. My segment of the night. I thought the Cody promo got a little bit lost in the moment. It seemed a little bit of a waffle. Seemed a little bit not really saying it much. What else was the? I think the moment of the night was the ending. We obviously heard that there was travel issues for a few performers, and incorporating that into the main event story really made it work. So Sami Zayn / Matt Riddle coming out to save Kevin Owens, I think, was my moment of the night. Wong's giving it a 10. Todd's going Cody for the promo, for the performer of the night. It was a good promo. I just think it seemed to get a little bit lost halfway through it. It wasn't a bad promo by any means. I just think that it seemed to be a little bit all over the place for a few seconds. But welcome to your opinion, Todd. I think it was still a good promo. I just think it was not as direct as some of them have been previously. Andrew's given it a 9 out of 10. Again, I think it was a good show. I don't think it was completely 10 out of 10. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10 improvement over last week, by all means. It was 100% better than last week. It was 1,000,000% better than last week, because last week was absolutely trash. And I know, I was there. But that's it, I think. We are going to have, I think, Ant here for AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. We are going to have Sam and Dom here for Smackdown on Friday. So if you are around, do join in, have a look at them. So I'll go through that one. John Moxley is an AEW wrestler. It was Dean Ambrose in WWE, but then he left WWE, changed his name, and started working for AEW, which is who Sassy has got in her profile picture, which is just... Where is it? That guy there. That's John Moxley. Dean Ambrose was his previous character. Oh, that helps for you, Andrew. Yeah, why didn't we get this show last week? It would have made complete sense. But then again, they couldn't have done the travel issues because obviously it was in the same place as where the WrestleMania and SmackDown was. Cody was lucky that didn't see Brock showing up tonight. Yeah, definitely. But Brock's showing up next week, so that'll be good. Clinton's just said that Vince was removed from creative altogether. I hope so. Let's have a look. Vince McMahon. News. Yeah, Vincent wasn't currently backstage for Monday Night Raw, which is probably a good sign. Last Monday was indeed rubbish, 100%. How much does Sassy love him? How much does a bee love honey? Completely, madly in love with it. Needs honey to live. Sassy needs Moxley to live. That's the sort of level that you're at. Hope that helps for you, Andrew. But it's been a pleasure. It's been not as long as it doesn't feel like it's been over 3 hours. I feel still quite wide awake. I don't know if that's the jet lag or if it is just the fact that I was excited for Monday Night Raw this week. We had a good stream earlier on, talking about our WrestleMania experience. Myself, Dom, Ant, and Sam, along with Tom Talks Rubbish. So if you haven't, would you please go and check that out? I will, if you'll give me a second, find a link to that, and I'll stick it in the chat for people. That one. Let me just find that. Copy. There we go. There is a link to that video. Thanks for joining, Juan. Hope you have a good night, have a good sleep. Take it easy, and we shall see you next week if you win. Ant is doing okay. He's still got a very bad cough and chest infection, so I'm presuming he will be here for Dynamite on Wednesday. If he's not, I may be able to jump in for him. But if you want to know how our WrestleMania trip went, we've got the link right there for you. We did a bit of an interview with Tom Talks Rubbish, where Tom basically interviews all of us, and we have a chat, we have a bit of fun, we have a giggle, we talk about our experiences, what we enjoyed, what we didn't enjoy. So if you get a chance, stick it on. It's only about an hour, so it's something that you can watch while you're making lunch or your tea, or if you've got it on podcast form, you can have it while listening to it while having a shower. But yeah, it has been a complete and utter pleasure, as always, joining everyone in, having a chat, speaking about Monday Night Raw. And the one person that I'll save it for a second. Or if you're having breakfast, yeah, do it while you're having breakfast. Sit and watch it, get up in the morning. Sit and look at our lovely faces. Night Horn, yeah, thanks for joining. How drunk was we at Mania? We wasn't that drunk. We started off drunk, but then sobered up before we got in there. Little bit. See you later on. Have a good night. Night Todd. Night Sassy. Night Daniel. So I'm going to give it the Claymore countdown as we always do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah.
This is Big E from the New Day. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.